Okay, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike Sasser, Boudoir photographer in Los Angeles, California. But today we are in New York because I am teaching a little workshop on how to shoot video during your boudoir sessions. And if you guys know anything about New York, you know that the rooms are really tiny, and that is exactly the hotel room that we have here. I mean, this place can barely fit this bed. Now, I worked really hard in Los Angeles to find like the perfect space, a spot with big windows, a spot with good light, that's got nice floors and like a deep space so that I could shoot exactly what I want to shoot. But I know that's not the case for everybody. A lot of people are shooting in these smaller spaces. So I wanted to make this video of 3 little techniques that I use when I do have to shoot in small spaces, and hopefully these are really gonna help you guys out for when you have to as well. Now with an ultra wide angle lens, this hotel looks like it's a decent size, but it's really only 10 feet by 10 feet or 3 meters by 3 meters for those on the Imperial system. But let me show a few things for comparison so you can actually see how little space there is in here. So here we've got, I think it's a queen size bed, it may be a full size bed, and then we've got, this is my carry-on piece of luggage that you can see if I try and put it in between this space, like it doesn't even actually hit the ground there because there's not enough space for it to sit on the floor. Here we have just a regular computer desk chair that, I mean, barely has enough space in between the bed and the desk. Then here's my camera bag, which like kind of opens, but not really, in between this little space over here. And we do have one little extra walkway over here that's gonna allow us to get a little bit more depth, but pretty much this is what we're working with. So for things to work with in here, we have this bed, we've got big, nice light windows, and we have this really awkward throne, like super unnecessary. I don't know why they thought like, you know, it would really tie this room together. A snake skin, looks like a tarantula arm or something, but we're gonna use it. Hey Genesis, she's gonna be helping us out today.
Hi.
And we're gonna start talking about our 3 tips, I think with a little bonus tip at the end. I might cut that out because I can't remember if I added a bonus tip or not. So the very first tip that we're gonna do is going to be to shoot from different heights. I like to shoot at eye level a lot. And so what that does, I think it makes things like more personal with the client. I think it gives an evenness of power and a connection. But when you are limited in a space like this, you kind of have to start to get creative. So let's see a couple examples of how we can use some different heights to make some cool pictures. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is get rid of this ridiculous yellow. Where do you even put this in a room this small? We're gonna put it in here. Okay, so even though this is a pretty small space, we have this massive, amazing window, and I've always thought that window light, like good light, is more important than anything else, above location, above the outfits that they brought, above the furniture. So we're really lucky that we've got really good light, so we're gonna use that to our advantage. Now here's something like that. That's perfect. And then put a little pressure on this here. This next shot, another like little bonus tip. I almost always shoot with a 50mm, like almost always in my space. But when you are in tighter spaces, I recommend that it's a good idea to check out something a little bit wider. We're gonna use the 35mm for this shot. I'm gonna get nice and low and shoot up on her, and the 50 is only gonna be able to capture her face. We wanna be able to see more than that. So let's make it happen. That's great, and then come down, kind of like how it's like have one hand kind of go across here, right there. Yeah, there you go. All right, so that's tip number 1. Tip 2 is gonna be to add a little depth to the space. We're gonna use a foreground object. This can pretty much be anything. I made an entire video on this, which I'm gonna link above and in the description. But basically what we're trying to do is give the illusion of depth by using just something out of focus in the foreground. Now, I didn't prepare and I didn't bring anything, so we're gonna search around the hotel room and see if we can find something that's gonna work really well. Let's see what we have here. We've got like some half and half. That's probably too small for it. Does this come off? Oh no, that's just a turn. I'm definitely not gonna hold up just the whole coffee mug. Actually, it's a good thing that I got these yesterday because I think maybe you want one?
I'll take one.
Yeah, it's important to have chocolate at your shoots for a number of reasons, but also because I'm pretty sure these wrappers are gonna work the way they kind of like reflect the light off. So let's go ahead and white chocolate, so good. So when you put the aluminum foil out of focus with the light reflecting off of it a bit, it's gonna look really cool out of focus. We're gonna take this phone out of the background. Clean up your backgrounds, guys. But also, this light is super bizarre here for some reason. We're just gonna make this a normal light. The more clutter you have in your backgrounds, the more distracting it is. So I really recommend that as simple as you can make them and as normal as you can make them. The whole kind of concept is there's a little bit of voyeur sort of character to it, so you won't be looking at the camera for these. All right, go ahead. That's great. That's great, I love that. Down. Right there is amazing. There you go, I love that. All right, I love that. That's great. Love that. Give me this guy. All right, so that's tip number 2. Tip number 3 is to shoot details. So what I love about Boudoir is not every single picture has to have a full body. It doesn't have to have their whole face in it. So when I'm selling albums, the goal is to get variety. So in order to do that, we shoot a lot of detail shots of like their collarbone, of their fingertips, of their lips, things like that. So especially when you're in a small space, you can sort of lean on that a little bit more. So we're gonna put her in a pose and then just get as many detail shots of that one pose as we possibly can. Tip number 1, shoot from different heights. This is gonna give you more variety in your space. Tip number 2, shoot through something. This can be anything you find, flowers, candy wrappers, doorways. And tip number 3, shoot details. Use this opportunity to get a variety of images that you can sell in addition to your standard photos. I've got even better videos for you guys coming up in the next couple of weeks. So if you're not subscribed, you're definitely gonna wanna hit that button. Go check out Genesis on Instagram. And if you guys need a little help with your editing, all of the photos in this video were edited with my Ever Summer presets. There will be a link in the description, and I will see you next week.